Okay, today I'm going to be talking about a film called Dead and Deader. It stars Dean Cain and Susan Ward. The main concept behind the story is Dean Cain plays a soldier who is infected by a scorpion or a beetle. They never really explain what it is. And the main idea that if you get infected with this, you become a zombie. And that's pretty much the gist of the story. He's just trying to contain the infection. The movie pretty much opens up with him and his squad raiding a house, which turns out to be some sort of science lab. And a few minutes after being in there, they're being attacked by a lot of zombies. And then a scientist shows up and makes a comment and throws a grenade, which kills everybody in the squad, including Dean Cain. The next thing he knows, he's waking up on his own autopsy table. And even this, and from the rest on, no one seems to really be afraid or shocked at the fact this guy just kind of woke up. He was dead and woke up on an autopsy table. And that's where the movie kind of lost me to start with. The movie itself is not really serious. I don't think it was supposed to be, because in the wake of the recent success of Shaun of the Dead, there's been a huge array of these zombie films coming out, and the problem is 90% of them are complete garbage, but there are a few out there that are actually decent to watch. Some people might like it. It didn't really do anything for me. There's too much pop culture reference in the film, which I normally like, but this is just done really ridiculously. Like, to start with, they enter a mortuary, and one of the characters looks down, and they see a little silver orb sitting on a table, which is homage from Phantasm. And then there's a nosy neighbor in there with the last name Wisteria, which, for those who have been living under a rock, Desperate Housewives takes place on Wisteria Lane. And then to top it all off, there's the very last line of the movie, which anyone who's seen Casablanca will know. This could be the beginning of a beautiful relationship. And to me, putting in references from Desperate Housewives, Casablanca, in a zombie film didn't really sit well with me. The main villains of this, you might be thinking, are the zombies, but they're actually not. They're two scientists, played by Ellie Cornell and Peter Green. Well, if you'll recognize Ellie Cornell from Halloween 4 and 5, and she's been in a lot of direct-to-video stuff, including House of the Dead 2, and she was also in House of the Dead 1, but no accounting for taste on her part. Peter Green, I personally haven't seen anything since The Mask, Pulp Fiction, or Usual Suspects. Not in any particular order. I guess the main thing that really bugged me about this film is the fact that it was made as a Sci-Fi Channel movie. I don't know if it was filmed to be going for Sci-Fi Channel or was trying for a theatrical or direct-to-DVD release. But it first showed up on Sci-Fi Channel. Therefore, for a zombie film, there's a very small amount of blood. There's a lot of zombie blood, but they can get away with it because it's all green. And for some reason, if your blood's green, you can show as much of it as you fucking want. But if it's red, that's a no-no. The well-known makeup artist, K&B Productions, did the makeup effects for this movie, which to me I thought was kind of a sacrilege for them, because I love their work, and this it didn't really do anything for me. It just was goofy. The movie was too funny, and then when it tried to get serious, I couldn't take it serious. And another thing that kind of bugged me with the film, throughout the entire movie, there's always references to the Dawn of the Dead films, the remake and the original, and any Romero film, and how they love the films, how great the zombie films are, how and how the female character, Susan Ward, can use her knowledge of the movies to defeat the zombies. But to have all that respect for the Romero films, and then to have a film that completely neglects any reason that isn't a Romero film, I just thought it was kind of a downplayed acknowledgement. Because the movie has no similarities to any zombie film I've ever seen. And since it seems that the zombie film is becoming the new slasher film, I personally would expect to see more on the screen, more zombies, bigger endings, like you see in most zombie films. This film has your usual ending where everyone's just trying to kill as many zombies as they can, but I thought it was really half-assed done. There is a nice explosion in the movie to see for such a low-budget film. I don't think there was any CG done in the shot. I could be wrong, but it didn't look like it. And with the it was probably cheaper for them to actually blow something up than to do it CG with the budget. Overall review, or overall summary of this, I haven't bought it. I got it from Netflix. If I do buy this film, it'll be one of those films that only gets taken off the shelf maybe once a year, just for me to watch, and that way I have more respect for the good zombie films that are out there. And this just ain't it. I give this film I give it 3 skulls because that's me being nice. But I really don't know what else to say about this film, so I'm not gonna. So hope you all enjoyed it, and see you on the next go round.